Hey guys, Bertesic Productions here, and there's a lot of bags of Lego pieces right here. These are all from my collection, and I've been working on a little project where you guys can see some things here. Basically, what I'm doing here is I'm going through all the bins under my bed, which they are sorted by color, and I'm finding all of the pieces that belonged to sets I previously owned and took apart. And you're probably like, why are you doing that? And it's because I want to make a series on this channel where I go through just my life with Lego, just like, from my very first sets I ever got when I was like 5 years old to now, basically. And so I just thought it would be cool if I could find all the pieces to those old sets. And so what you see in front of you is those pieces divided into their themes, not into their individual sets, but their themes. So like back there, this bin of pieces right here, and a little bit in those tan ones as well, those are all from my sister's old friend sets that she owned when she used to play with Lego sets. She wasn't as into Lego as I was, but when the Friends stuff came out, and she was into that stuff for a few years, so she gave me those sets when she wasn't interested in them anymore. So I basically sorted out all those pieces so far. But the last one I did was the tan colors. I've done every other colorful color, so the only colors I have left to sort out are white, black, gray, and dark gray. So you guys can see my white bins are right here. You got my gray ones here, dark gray and black, and there's more behind there of black and dark gray because I just have a lot of those specific pieces. So those are going to be the harder ones to sort because there's so many more of those pieces compared to all of these. These only had like 1 or 2 bins of pieces, whereas these have like 3 and 4, and I think black has 5 bins. But anyway, the reason why I wanted to make this video was not only to let you guys know that was a project that's been going on, but there are a couple old MOCs and some new MOCs that I made that I'm gonna want to take apart because, like, I need to get some of these white pieces, and then once I get to the black ones. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to make this video just to let you guys know what I'm planning on doing over here, and then I want to show you guys these things before they get taken apart. So let's just start with some of these right here. So this one might be a little dusty. It's been on display for a little while, but it's the Avengers Helicarrier, and this is a little MOC. I wouldn't call it a MOC because I found instructions to build this online. So this isn't really a MOC, it's just a little build that I made using some custom instructions online. And it's the Avengers Helicarrier, and it's not a bad build at all. It's just, it just seems a little bland to me. There's just not much detail just because it's a very small scale, but I do like, I actually added the Avengers printed tile. That was something that I added onto it because instead they had something else. So yeah, I at least added something of my own to it. But yeah, it's a cute little display thing, but I'm gonna want to take it apart. So there's that. I'm also taking apart the garage section of the Avengers compound set from 2019. And then at some point I had found, I wouldn't say instructions, I found a picture of one of these. I forget what these are called, but Lego actually used this type of style to build one of the new Ninjago sets, one of the new crystallized sets. I forget what that one's called as well, but it's a specific building style where, like, you use these chain pieces and it looks like the chains are being held up because of the design and build of this being attached to this smaller chain. So it's just a cool design, and I basically built this by myself, but I was looking at a picture. I was looking at like an image from a video to be able to build this. So yeah, mine's tilting, like my top part, it's actually tilting a little over, so I may have added some wrong pieces, but I just thought this was a cool design. So yeah, I would like to build a better one in the future, so that's one reason why I want to take this apart as well. But yeah, it's just an interesting build that I don't know who started building that, because that's just a really interesting design. Next up, we have this piano. I built this a couple years ago, I want to say. You guys can see there's a lot of dust inside there. So, yeah, this was just sitting... yeah, wow, look at that. Yeah, this was just sitting in this bin over here of other pieces. Some of these are from the No Way Home movie or trailer and Lego, and as well as other pieces. But yeah, this is a piano. It's a very small version because there's only like 7 keys. But you have like the top. It's basically a miniature version of the grand piano, and you have this top that you can actually adjust and open like that, which I included. So I thought that was cool. You can like close it up, or you can open it like that, like how a normal piano can be opened. You also have there's normally 3 pedals on the piano, but I was only able to get 2 in there, and then there's the legs that it stands on. So, boom, there you go. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I could build a better version of this, to be honest. So, yeah, there's that. This over here, this vehicle, it's a little bit apart because I had to take some pieces like the windshield and side off. But this was the villain's vehicle for the Ultimate Lego Showdown. This was like back before I even had the idea, or this was like literally, I built this maybe within the first month of me coming up with the idea of making a Lego movie, like an actual movie. So there's a lot of dust on here as well. And yeah, I actually used this in one of the trailers, I believe. But it was only like the front end of it, so you could only see like this much or something. I can't remember that well, but yeah, anyway, I'll be taking this apart because I feel like I could do better, but also with the recent video of the update, I won't be using this anyway. So, yeah. And then for our last 2 MOCs, we have this. This is a smaller version of what is it? It's Cole's mech from the Ninjago rebooted wave. Cole had this mech and you guys, if there's any Ninjago fans out there, you'll recognize this. Hopefully but this is actually, I made this all by myself, so I could technically make this a MOC video, but I'm not going to because I'm going to take this apart. But yeah, this was also actually remade in the Legacy Wave, which I got. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. So when I won the Brickitect 100,000 subscriber contest, this was one of the sets that I picked for the $100. So it was a $50 set of Jay and Cole's mech vehicles from the rebooted wave, and it was a Legacy set, so I got that, and so this is basically what I based that off of. And I think I got some good features in there, and I got I got the legs, the arms, I got the long blades for the arms, as well as the drill pieces, and the cockpit can even be opened up. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool thing. You could even pose it. So I think I'll keep this build a little bit because I think the black pieces are going to be the last ones I sort, just because I have so many bins of those. So this might stay built for a while. So yeah, I'll put this to the side. But then the final build, this is something I built back in 2021. I don't remember when. I don't think I made a video on it either. It was just sort of sitting around. Maybe it's in a video somewhere, but it's basically a little house build, like part of a house. So it might be a little dusty as well. I hope not, but anyway, you get the front of the house. There's like a little deck or porch out here with some studs for minifigures to stand. You get a chair and a little table with flowers and a coffee cup on it as like an outdoor patio design. There's also a light hanging from under the like roof out here. And then you got the front door with the knob down there, as well as the peeking hole inside, as well as a doorbell. This is the roof also. This took me a while to build, but I do like how it came out with just this consistent like tile design and pieces as well. So yeah, I guess, excuse the dust, I'm sorry about that. But we also have a shovel on the side of the house, as well as a flower planter area. That's the windows right here. Nice, I like how I built those windows. There's also a lantern sticking on the side right here. And then when you get to the interior, I sort of meant for this to be part of a house because there's like a pipe sticking out, so like maybe if I wanted to, I could make other house types and stuff. But anyway, this is the inside. The door can open, but because of the knob and all that, it would just be hard to open. There's a clock up above the door, as well as a toolbox on a shelf that's up high. There's some mail on the wall, as well as a desk with a coffee cup, and then 3 of the different gemstone pieces from those city space sets. So I think that turned out really well. And then there's a chair tucked into that desk. So yeah. And then there's, like, I guess a picture or something on the wall. It could be like a TV. And then on the ceiling, there's a fan that can actually spin. So yeah, and I actually made it so that the roof could be taken off. So I guess can get a better look at that. I also did the checkerboard floor. So I used a bunch of tiles, 1x1 tiles in white and black. And then these curved slope bricks, I just used to, like, make it seem like a smaller part of a house in a way. You could also easily remove this post just to get in there more easily and look around there. But yeah, I also built this on a tan base plate. So yeah, I think it's a nice little build, but I feel like I could do better. And yeah, so I'm gonna put this back together. And yeah, I basically just wanted to make this video, and yeah, so because these will be taken apart after this video, so I at least wanted to make a recollection video on these things before they get taken apart. But yeah, I think overall these are great. This is stuck. Oh no, this is stuck. Oh well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.